Red 18! Blue 85! Blue 85! Green 88!
look at the Flats in Atlanta, Georgia, Bobby Dodd Stadium. A Week 1 showdown between two teams hoping to get things started on a great note. It's the Alabama Crimson Tide and the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
When you think about the history of college football, you have got to think about Bobby Dodd Stadium. It is the oldest stadium in FBS history, built in 1913. On the campus of Georgia Tech, this place has seen a lot of great college football through the years. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. The Yellow Jackets kicker headed toward the football, and their season is now officially underway. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So the Alabama Crimson Tide offense will take the field for the first possession of this game. And here comes, for the first time as the starter, this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more. There's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back at Florida. I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right now because he has never played in an environment like this, and he has never played against competition like this either, David.
No, it's crazy, and that was 1920. So imagine now with all the technology and how much he's feeling the nerves. Obviously, all the eyeballs in the stadium is on him. Everybody knows what he's capable of, but he's going to be the first guy to touch the football. It's going to revolve around him, and that's a lot to ask for a freshman.
Let's talk about Alabama. At some point, with all of the transfer portal talk and guys going in and out, you can score one for continuity with this ball club, can't you, David?
That means your system and your culture is working, man, because these guys so often are just going for the next opportunity, the next bag of money. Nice job. They kept their guys that they recruited, that they love.
Yeah, it sounds so cliche, but these players really have bought in to this coaching staff and the message and what they're preaching. They all believe they could do something very special this season.
Using his legs, it's Morrill. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Hey, you could see this defense. They are back on their heels right now. This offense very much in a groove, in a rhythm. They've got to find something to disrupt this. Right now, they're doing what they want, when they want, how they want. This defense got to answer the bell.
To the air on first down. Pulls it in. It's Morrill. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. They might have the defense's head spinning a little bit now. Hit him with a big run. Now they hit him with a big pass.
Man, it's so hard to defend both. You know that. Which coverage do I want to put? Do I want to put more people in the box to stop the run? When you've got this kind of balance on offense, the defense can't be right.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. You hate to see this, all of the work in the offseason and injury this early in the year. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Gives it on the option. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one. It was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And all defenses talk about it. Sacks, tackles for a loss, affecting the quarterback the best way you can. The first drive of the game already getting home. Nice start for this defense.
They've got some serious work to do to keep that last one from messing up this drive. 2nd and 19. It's complete on the right side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Ninth play of the drive coming up, and they'll have to convert 3rd and long to keep it going. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He'll try to do it himself. Brought down inside the 15, mark it at the 14-yard line. Now a 4th down decision to be made by this offense.
Really nice job by the defense that time. 3rd down, they're expecting pass, but they also know that this quarterback is dangerous when he wants to scramble. And it was almost as if they were expecting that. They were able to...
Got some room headed to the goal line. They get him on the ground, but not before he keeps his opening drive alive with a 4th down conversion. He's up to 47 yards rushing now. What a way to start this season. Alabama comes to the line with a 1st and goal. They want to throw it. Touchdown, Alabama! Got it right in the heart of the end zone. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
Well, the gamble by the head coach early in the game really pays off. Remember, they went for it on 4th down to stay on the field. They wanted to be aggressive, and now they get to pay it off, scoring a touchdown. Really nice job. It's always a massive gamble as a head coach, taking those risks. But when you've got an offense like this, that really wasn't that tough of a decision.
And I think defensively, that kind of takes the wind out of your sails. Like, you get so excited. You force the 4th down, maybe a punt, maybe a field goal, whatever it is. I'm going to get off the field, and then they get it. And they finished with this drive together. You're right. Circle that 4th down. That was a big one.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they close that drive going to the air for the final few inches. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Rides the option, he keeps it. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Traore. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And the Yellow Jackets with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Under fire. Lets it fly on the move. He holds it in, and nobody's close. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. Here's a little room there. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. The Yellow Jackets will line it up on 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. The give on the inside. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the 1st period. We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead as we get a look at the numbers so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Dropping back, it's Traore. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! Middle of the end zone, he's got it! I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was good to finish things off. An 84-yard drive there. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you, Palmer.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
He's looking to throw. It's complete to the left. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Big play on the catch. It'll be enough to move the change, but there is a man still down on the field. You hate to see this, all of the work in the offseason and injury this early in the year. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Morrow. Got a little grass. That gives him 54 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on second and short. Motion from the wideout. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
On target. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down.
And those plays are never going to be on the highlight tapes, but man, you love a QB that on third down can understand spacing, can understand how to check the football down, let their running back do the rest, get the first down, move the sticks, so then you can make the big play later on in this drive.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Escapes the pressure going right. Had to start that slide a little early, and he'll be short of the first down.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, they'll get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
Well, the offense is in a really nice rhythm right now. It seems like no matter what they're dialing up, they're getting positive yards, and it just feels so good as a play caller when you know on first down you can get yards like that turning around and handing it off.
Yeah, and on the other side, you're scratching your head going, what the heck can I do here? You got to find something. The defense has got to find a way to create some momentum. Whatever they're doing right now, it's not working. So you got to keep going through that play sheet and maybe find something a little bit different that can give this offense something to think about. Offenses want to get the ball to their playmakers really fast. They try to throw the wide receiver screen, but how about the defender? He was right there in his space, got him on the ground as soon as he caught it. He was ready for that play.
Welcome to college. First carry for the freshman. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They'll run play action. Quickly to the tight end. He gets it to the 34-yard line, but excellent third down defense, and fourth down's coming up.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Absolutely center cut. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Wide open downfield. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. Now the play fake. It's complete to the right. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. The give out of the gun. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. To the ground to try to move the chains. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quick handoff. Maybe a crease. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Yellow Jackets pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Sends it back in motion. Back to throw. It's Traore. Floating away. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. The Tide will have to call their first timeout. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Touchdown! Georgia Tech! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution in the drive by that offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. They marched 79 yards on the drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he's going to bring it out. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. The short hands, it's Longo. First grab of the season for this highly talented freshman. They believe he's just going to get better each and every snap. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Remember, down where you start the slide, and he'll be short of the line to gain.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. He's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
To the ground to try to pick up the first. Makes the play in the backfield again, and the defense can use a timeout and get the ball back here. Timeout taken by the Yellow Jackets. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Oh, look at this thing. They may need a flight attendant on that one. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Dropping back, it's Traore. Pocket breaking down. Finds his big tight end. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. Obviously didn't like what he saw on first down, and they used a timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Before they snap the ball on second down, timeout is called. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Pressure coming. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. One more snap coming before halftime. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires one high and deep. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin with a look at Illinois taking on the number 17 team, the Utah Utes. And it's the Illini able to pull off the upset in this one, but by the narrowest of margins, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. And now we take a look at some of the other games going on around the nation on another wild day of college football. Now back to your game in Atlanta. Back and forth we've gone so far, and these numbers, it's funny, 3rd down conversions don't always tell the story. Maybe staying out of those situations in the second half is the safest pathway to victory. And with that, let's send it back to the guys on the flats at Bobby Dodd Stadium.
Ready to start the second half. Alabama will kick it off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So the Yellow Jacket offense comes out to get this drive underway. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for a man, it's Traore. Makes the grab, it's Durant. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Pass completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. Right on the money. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. And the Yellow Jackets in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Gonna run it, it's Burks. Hard-hitting tackle. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. They'll try to get the first through the air. Fires to the big fella. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Yellow Jackets have this offense rolling. Wants to throw on 1st down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Finds the tight end. He's close. down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. They'll try to run for it. There's a crease. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Yellow Jackets kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. To throw, it's Traore. Got his man on the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. He'll try the left side. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. The Yellow Jackets back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. He's got the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the 1st.
Motion from the wide receiver. Off play action. And the rush will get to him at the 25. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's going to take off. Didn't get past the marker when he started his slide, and now it's 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. And this one is perfect. The lead now 7 here in the 3rd quarter.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Cole. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Here comes that Alabama offense. Their first possession of this 3rd quarter, still trailing. Defense did just force a field goal, and we'll see if they can grab some momentum with this drive. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Makes the catch. It's Schneider. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Snagged in the middle. It's Longo.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry.
Finds his tight end. The Tide will get the 1st down.
Yeah, it's tough for the defense. The tight end's just so big and physical, and it's hard to drag him down. He only needed a few yards to get that 1st down. Defense will have to do a better job next time.
They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
1st down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
The Tide with the 1st and 10. Right back to the well. Makes it past the marker. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
Grab behind the line. It's Morrow.
This guy has done a lot of work carrying the football, traditionally running it, and now they're trying to sprinkle it to him in the screen game as well. That's a good idea. If they're going to win this game, you just need to force-feed him the football as many different ways as possible. I like mixing in the traditional running back screen there.
The Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and short. Good timing on the quick out. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. That's the end of the period, and Georgia Tech has the lead. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So first down, we'll open up the final period. The run inside. It's Morrow. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense. Like getting them into more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
They'll keep it on the ground. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
Gonna run it. It's Morrow. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
We've seen this guy have tons of success. He had over 100 yards right before that run, but defense gets the better of him there. Nice job of adjusting up front. Good job being physical by that D-line, too.
He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think that his
first down here as we dive into the college football season, a Week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again. We'll get a stoppage here for an injured player for the Tide. There's never a good time for it, but man, do you hate to see it in the first game of the season. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And when you get closer to this area near the red zone, and closer inside the 5 like you are here, it's tough to throw certain routes, right? Like you need to throw those slants. You need to throw those fades. Get the ball out.
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Well, they've been calling his number, running the ball a lot on this drive, Dave. That's an outstanding run right there. But whether it's designed or whether it's off script, scrambling around, this defense can't find a way to corral this guy. And if I was on offense, I'd keep letting him do this.
Yeah, and the annoying thing is, man, the quarterback gets the ball every single play. They snap it to him. He can throw it. He can scramble. He can run. So really just opens up the whole field is at his mercy. And this defense right now, not finding a lot of answers. They've got to do something to stop this quarterback.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. So the 16-play drive, and he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. On the move from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Georgia Tech's offense comes out ready to get this drive going. Tie game, fourth quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. And they got the completion, but no yards. Now they need to go forward to avoid a 3rd and long. Running inside, it's Burks. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17. Now facing 3rd and short from their own 17. To the air, it's Traore. Makes a catch. Oh, he's got some space. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with a new set of downs. On the run, it's Burks. They open the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves them with 2nd and 4. Back to pass. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Yellow Jackets are marching down the field. A run for the quarterback. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down. And the Yellow Jackets pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. He's going to run it. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit. All the way down at the 33-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Motion from the back. Got it in the middle, it's Durant. And he picks up a first down. That is not a flag on the play, it's just lingerie on the deck after that move. Gets open down the middle. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th. The Yellow Jackets with an answer.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post, right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Alabama offense coming onto the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. He'll keep it on 2nd down. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Sets up the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Complete. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down.
Man, this quarterback is going to have to be deadly accurate here in this 2-minute situation, right? And that's really what he's had to be all game long. He hasn't had a lot of yards because the coverage has just been so tight. He's had to be pinpoint perfect. It's been hard just to find completions, and no doubt that's going to be the same thing here in this 2-minute drive.
Here's a throw downfield late. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought... They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. To the air on first down. Right down the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. That's caught. It's Schneider. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Offense changing the play. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
Looking to throw on first down. Shoots it to the left. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's Morrow. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this two-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
And back to the air on second down. And the quarterback will be forced out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage. I think they'll give him a sack.
And that's a good lesson for a lot of young quarterbacks watching this game right now is, hey, things aren't always going to be perfect. You're scrambling. You're trying to find a guy downfield. But if nothing's there, throw the ball out of bounds. Take the incompletion. At least you're not losing any yards like he just did, running out of bounds, now putting his offense in a hole.
Bring in the heat. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
This offensive line is not going to like watching the film back tomorrow when they get the opportunity because they have gotten beat time and time again up front, especially in passing situations. All of the hits, all of the sacks this quarterback has taken is the biggest reason why they're going to lose this game.
He'll pull it down. Chased out of bounds, and he is short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs, and the defense snuffs out the threat, and they'll get the victory. They can kneel it out from here if they choose.
After being stopped there on fourth down, this game's pretty much over.
After this, it'll be a wrap. Quarterback takes a knee, and they'll start this new season with a victory. A disappointing start to this season as they open 0-1.
Tough way to start, but you see it so many times throughout a season. People start slow, figure out who they are, get better as the season goes on, and your dream's still very much ahead.
And the sky's not falling right now. You're just 0-1. There's no need to panic. You don't have to try and reinvent the wheel. What you got to do is go back. You got to watch the film. You got to be honest with yourselves. Where could you have made better plays? You got to limit the penalties. You got to limit mistakes. This team is talented. They've still got a lot to play for. So it'll be interesting to see how they come out next week.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.